If you can't tell, we've got another lever gear video. So we're going to take a look at the lever gear cable kits. Let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, these are huge for me, and I really appreciate the guys at Lever Gear for sending these over. So I carry, I know this sounds a little excessive, but I carry two iPads and my phone, and I carry a tripod, a small tripod that has a light source attached to it, microphones. By microphones, I mean wireless lapel mics. I carry a lot of electronics, and it's because recording and just doing different things throughout the day. I work in the technology field, so I can never be without cables. Especially and obviously including my phone. So these kits, they start off about $17 from Lever Gear's website, and let me show you the coolest thing about these. So I've done some research on these. You can see here, this is USB-A to USB-C. And here we have USB-A to Lightning with a USB-C. So the cool thing about these, to me, these are like mini bit vaults, but instead of bits, they're cords and adapters and SIM card tools and storage for SD cards and micro SD cards and SIM cards. I mean, these things do an awful lot of stuff. And if cords is something that you struggle with, because carrying a lot of cords can be a little nuts. I have a roll that I currently carry, and it's got a bunch of cords in there. Here you go. So you can see holds one charging, holds two cards, micro SD, micro SIM, nano SIM. It's got a key ring loop. SIM card tools. It's got a pocket clip. I mean, these things are very, very well engineered. Here you go, live demo, and get a free adapter pack when you order. So that's one of the things I was going to talk about too. So I'll just touch base on it while I'm getting everything out of the bags here. Whenever you go over there, do I have to? Okay, no, this just slides. So this right here is Lightning to micro B and Lightning to USB-C. That looks like Lightning to Mini and Lightning to USB-C. What is this? C to Lightning and C to Mini. Okay. Yeah, so I've literally got like every adapter I could possibly need in here, which is awesome. I mean, I never kind of know what cables and things I'm gonna need to use throughout the day, so I always have a ton of cables on me. And this stuff right here, this is like the uncharted land for EDC gear. People don't talk about cables an awful lot because, but what do? You just grab a roll or grab a tech pouch and you just throw a bunch of cables and blocks and adapters in there, and then you just head on your way. So with something like this, you just have these little assemblies, and then there's everything you need. Minus, the charging brick. There's not an easy way to do a charging brick. I carry a charging brick, and I carry a backup battery that has a USB on the end of it. So there's 1.5 million ways to do this, but here is what a cable looks like. And if you didn't see what I just did there, I went for the Lightning first. So this guy slides in and just clips down, and then we have, I pulled it out from the top with my nail, but you do have some cutouts here on the side where you can just grab it and slide it out. And then here's your little USB-C. Underneath this guy here, we have Lightning to USB-C, which I also have right here, Lightning to USB-C. So they sent me a couple extra adapters. And then underneath there, we can see we have a SIM card tool kind of poking out of the back right there. You can grab that with a fingernail or something and slide it out. And then you can see some of your storage down in here. I'm about to say this is great, and then I just drop it. This is great. I mean, this is going to make, you see your clip there. Now, you're going to want to be careful with these clips. We can tell they're not metal, but it also doesn't feel insanely cheap. So whenever you go over there, I'd started on this, but each kit runs about $17, I think, and then you choose your adapter. But then if you bundle, you can get huge discounts. I think the biggest discount was up to like 30% off or something to that effect. You know, just depending on what you need. I'm super stoked they sent me all the different ones from the kit. There we go. This is going to be, what is this? Micro to USB-C? Yeah. So we've got our USB-C, USB-A. Put this down for just a second. Let's take a look at some of these. So this is your micro USB-C. And got a little bit of excess plastic from the machining just sitting there on the edge. No big deal. I'll be able to cut that right off. That's not a defect in the actual adapter itself. It's just a little leaf hanging off there from when it was machined. So here's a USB-C to Lightning. And if I had an extra phone out here, I would show they plug in, but I do not. So this is Lightning to micro. I mean, seriously, you can turn these charging cables into literally anything. There's Lightning to USB-C. This is gonna make everything so much easier. Like, oh man, because then I can just use the same cables and then just, you know, I don't have to pull out my tech roll and then have to find the right cables for anything. I can just grab one of these. I mean, really, between all the devices I carry, I only need Lightning and USB-C. So if I took this and slid this guy down here, and you know, turn this the correct way, this would be all I needed along with my backup battery. This is it right here. That's my Lightning cable. Well, I guess USB-C. That's my USB-C cable and my Lightning adapter. And you could reverse it. You could switch, you know, you could go Lightning. This one's already equipped for it. So this is the USB-C to Lightning adapter. This one's already there and ready to rock and roll. So I would probably just carry this one. Just, you know, this could go in my pocket. My pockets are a little bit loaded out. I'd have to see kind of what I thought about this as far as in my pocket. But these are fast charge. So this will work with like my iPad and my iPhone. These cords, they're TPE construction. So, I mean, they're pretty sturdy. They're not going to rip. They do have a little bit of bending. See here? No worries there. Got the notches cut out so that we get some maneuverability. Feels good. SIM card's a nice touch because, you know, if you still have anything that takes an SD card, phones are going away from SIM cards, but, you know, a lot of things still take SD cards. Yeah, clip feels good. That's the only thing that worries me. That's the only failing point I see is that clip. But we'll see. We'll see as time goes on. I'll probably just hook this onto my backpack or maybe just put it in the front of my backpack. These are awesome. These would also make great gifts. Absolutely 100% would make a great gift. If they have like a gift pack or a 6-pack, it's like $70 to get like 6 of them. That's the 30% off variant. You can get 6 of these for like $30. Yeah, you know, you can get as many as you need. These are great, especially if you work in the tech field or if you just carry a bunch of stuff around. I'm a fan, you know. We've got 2 minis, 3 minis, but these should be, yeah, 2 USB-C, 1 Lightning, because I took one out of there. And then we have our actual lever gear cords. These are great. I wish I had something I could plug them into, just to show, just to show that they work. But these cable kits, man, I'm gonna post some links to them down below. Definitely go over there and check them out if you carry electronics from day to day. I think they're 100% worth picking up. Thank you again to the guys over at Lever Gear. I'm gonna lay these down before I knock them over and it scares me. Thank you again to the guys over at Lever Gear for sending these over to me to check them out. They're awesome, and I'm actually going to use these right away. These are great. These are great. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I post pretty dang often. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll catch you on the next one.